Okay, so 11.6, area of regular polygons. We've used that word before, regular. Does anyone remember what it meant?
No.
Okay. A regular polygon.
All even. Like the sides are all congruent.
Yep, exactly. A regular polygon is a polygon with all sides congruent. We've talked about that before. Okay? So if we have a regular polygon, there's some things we can do to make it a lot easier to find the area. So the first thing you do is you count the number of sides. Am I writing too small?
No.
You guys want the lights off? Or at least one?
Both.
I guess he did.
Is that enough light to write?
Yeah.
Okay. Phoenix, you gonna be able to stay awake? You'll be able to stay awake? Okay.
It's only three.
Okay, so you count all the sides. It's the first thing you're gonna do. Then you divide the polygon into congruent triangles. Okay, so what does congruent mean?
Same.
They're all the same, right? Step 3, find the area of one triangle. And what is the area of a triangle? No.
1/2 of something.
1/2.
1/2 b times 8.
Yep, base times height. Okay. And lastly, you multiply the area of one triangle by the number of sides. Can I just use the pound sign? No, probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay, so those are our steps. We're going to count the number of sides. We're going to divide the polygon into congruent triangles. We're going to find the area of one triangle using 1/2 base times height. And we're going to multiply the area of one triangle by the number of sides. Okay, so I am going to tell you that you need to identify what kind of shape it is by name on these as part of the problem. So the first, number 1, I'm going to move mine up, so you'll have to just look back at your list if you need to. So first it said identify how many sides. So how many sides do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does anyone know what a 6-sided polygon is called?
It's done.
It's a hexagon.
Okay, so
Okay, so you're going to have to identify these shapes. Anything up to 10 we have names for. After that, you just put 12. Like if it's 12-sided, you would just put 12 agon. Okay, but anything up to 10, decagon is 10, yep. Okay, so we have 6 sides, right? And I always just put the 6 out in front. So I put a 6. And then I have 1/2 for the 1/2 in the base times height, right? Okay. Now, oh, I forgot to divide it in triangles. So see where this says? just go to the vertice. Now you don't have to, but I'm going to show you on this one. Why am I multiplying this by the number of sides? What's happening when I connect all these vertices? How many triangles do I have?
6.
6. I have 6 sides. I'm going to have 6 congruent triangles. So 1/2, what's my base?
16.2.
16.2. And what's my height?
14.
14. Okay, so you want to take half of, we could, you want half of 16.2, or do you want like half of 14?
14.
Okay, I'd rather do 14 also, but it doesn't matter. Okay, half of 14 is 7. So I personally would rather multiply 6 times 16.2 and my answer times 7 rather than 16.2 times 42, but it doesn't matter which one I do. Does it matter with multiplication? No. So I'm going to do 6 times 16.2. So 6 times 2 is 12. Carry a 1. 6 times 6 plus 1. So 7, carry a 3. And 6 times 1 plus 3, 9. And I have 1 decimal place. And now I have to multiply that by 7.
Is that 9.72?
Yep. You're supposed to be doing it with me.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay, so 2 times 7 is
14.
14. So write a 4, carry a 1.
What the heck am I doing?
7 times 7
49.
plus 1.
50.
So 0, carry a 5. 7 times 9, 63 plus 5, 68. And how many decimal places?
1.
How many decimal places?
2.
1. Where are you getting 2? There's 1 decimal place. And then there's units squared. I will tell you on this and your homework, they don't have units. On your test, I am going to put units. I don't like that you have to write units squared. That's really weird, isn't it? So on your test, I am going to write unit, like I'm going to have a unit. Okay? So, what's my first step on number 2? Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again. So it is a,
Hexagon.
are you sure we counted 7 last time?
I counted 7.
I counted
It's
7.
7.
7.
Okay, so that is a, anyone know that one? Yes, they are all polygons. Starts with an H.
Hectic.
Heptagon.
It has been.
You have to, come on guys.
I'm not in the mood.
No, neither am I. Okay, you do have to name them. Yes. Okay, heptagons, we have how many sides? 7. And then what's next? Triangle. 1/2. Where's 1/2 come from?
B times E.
Just the equation, right?
Yes.
Okay,
B times
B,
11.
11.6,
H is
and 12. I will tell you guys, if the number doesn't go nicely into it, I wouldn't divide anything by 2 until the end. Okay? But 2 goes into 12 pretty good, right?
So be 6.
6. So 7 times 6 is
56.
42.
42.
So 2 carry a 4. 7 plus 4. 11 carry a 1. 7 plus 1 is 8. How many decimals?
1.
1. Times 6. Again, could I have done 42 times 11.6 if I wanted to?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it would take you longer, right?
And it's
So 6 times 2 is 12. Carry a 1. 6 times 1,
6.
plus 1,
7.
6 times 8,
48.
48. And how many decimal places? 1. And units squared. So what's my next shape? It's 9, so it's called a nonagon.
Are you requiring it on the test to like write the name?
Yes, I am. Because you should know the names of everything. Okay, what's first? 9 times a half.
9.1.
Okay. Is anything divisible by 2? Nope. So should we just wait till the end?
Yep.
Okay, what do you want to multiply by 9? 9.5 or 13?
9.5.
9.5. Okay, so 9 times 5?
45.
45. So I would write a 5, not a 4, right? And 9 times 9?
81.
Plus 4? 5. And how many decimals? 1. So I've got 8.5 times 13 times a half still, don't I? So I am personally going to multiply by 10 and by 3 and add them together. Why would I do 10 and 3 rather than 13? Is it easier to do that? Yeah. So 10 times 855 would just be 855 with no decimal, right? And now I don't have to deal with any decimals. I think I still do. Okay, and then times 3. So 5 times 3, 15. Carry 1. So 15 plus 1 is 16. Carry 1. 3 times 8, 24 plus 1 is 25. So that gives me 0. Carry a 1, 11, 12, carry a 1, 13, 14, carry a 1. So I get 342.0. So is that out of there now?
Mm-hmm.
And what happened?
This one disappeared.
We did not get that number last time.
Did we do it wrong?
We multiplied different in a different pattern, but I'm going to check our math. So 9 times, we did 9 times 9.5 first, right?
Yeah.
And we got 85, okay, times 13. Oh, we did not do something right. It should be 1,111.5.
Wow.
Aren't we supposed to divide 2565 by 2?
Well, we're going to divide by 2 sometime. Okay, so let's do it normal, because I don't know why that didn't work. It should have. Okay, so you multiply 5.5 times 13, and I'll do it, and we better get the same thing, right? So I want everyone to do it the way they would do it.
What'd you say the answer was supposed to be?
1,111.5.
Okay.
Well, I got it this time. I don't know why I didn't last time. I don't know what happened. Oh, because I didn't line this up. That's why. 6, 5, 2. That's why. We would have got it. We forgot to, I forgot to put the decimal when we multiplied by 3. Because when we multiplied by 10, the decimal zeroed out, didn't it? Like it moved away. But when we multiplied by 3, I didn't put the decimal in. So we didn't line it up right. So did you get 1,111.5?
Yes.
Okay, now we got to divide that by what? 2, right? So we're going to just go across. So 2 goes into 11 how many times? 5 with 1 left over. So 2 goes into 11 again. How many? 5 with 1 left over. 2 goes into 11 how many times? 5. Then point. Then we have 15. 7. But I got a leftover, don't I? So I have to add a 0 and a 1. So 2 goes into 10 how many times? 5. So it's 555.75 units squared. You guys want to try this one on your own?
No, not really.
Okay, how many sides?
8.
It's an octagon.
Octagon, yeah.
So what do I write?
2,
8.
half,
7.5.
9.5, 9.
9. So I think we want to take half of 8, don't we?
Yes.
And I think, again, we want to multiply by 4 and then multiply our answer by 9, don't we? Okay, so 4 times 5 is
20.
20. So carry a 2. 4 times 7
28.
plus 2, 30. So with how many decimals? 1. So now we just have 30 times 9. That was like the best way we could do it, right? If we would have done an odd with the decimal, would we got rid of the decimal?
No.
No. Okay, so then just 3 times 9 is
27.
27 and then a 0. So 270 unit squared. You don't need to put the 0.0. That one you should have done on your own. Huh. Okay, what do we got?
I don't know, but it has 5 sides.
It does have 5 sides, and it is a pentagon. Several people have said. So you set it up. So what do we got? What? 5 times a half times 15 times 21.8.
I did it backwards.
Do you want to do any of these in half? Well, we'd have 1, 0. Well, we could. You want to do half of 21.8?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 goes into 2 how many times?
1.
1. Carry, no 1. Does 2 go into 0? Nope.
No.
So a 0. Carry a 1. So it's 10.9. Well, do you guys want to multiply 5 times 25 and then multiply times 0? Like, that's about our only option, isn't it? I mean, 15. Yeah? So 5 times 5 is 25. So carry a 2. And 5 times 1 is 5 plus 2 is 75. And now we just got to multiply. So you do it and I'll do it. We better get the same answer, right? guys getting 817.5?
Units.
Okay. This is basically the hardest thing about this is what, guys? The multiplication, making sure you do it right. Okay, so what do we have next?
Triangle.
Triangle. No one should get that one wrong.
I actually didn't know that.
It's a triagon.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is weird. I haven't made triangles since the first one. I want us to divide this up into triangles so you can see it. Okay?
So finish the
So
one.
let's finish. Let's connect those vertices. Just so you can see that, because your brain doesn't want to make it 3 congruent triangles. But if you take your paper after you've connected them and rotate it, are those triangles all congruent? Yeah. But when you look at it, you're like, how am I supposed to make a triangle into 3 triangles? But it's not that hard, okay? So, well, what am I going to do?
3,
3.
1/2, 15.6.
Okay, I personally always write the thing I'm going to divide in half next to the 2, but that's just me. Because I would assume we do the 52 in half, wouldn't you?
54.
Oh, 54. I'd assume we put that in half, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so 54 and a half would be what? 27? And you want to take 3 times 15.6 or 3 times, I mean, either way, we're going to have big numbers times big numbers, right? Do you want to do 27 times 3 or 15.6 times 3?
27.
No,
26.8.
Huh? Oh, she already did it. Okay, so 3 times 6 is 18. Carry a 1. 15 plus 1 is 16. 3 plus 1 is 4 and 1 decimal.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we got to multiply 46.8 times 27. So do it and do it right. You always want to go back to grade school math. We did. So you should get 1,200. Okay, keep working. 1,263.6 units squared. Okay, so whether finishing up, you move to the last 2 on your own.
Yeah.
Name them and everything. Sarah, did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you did them?
Oh, you weren't supposed to look up.